great, actually. I had already submitted my headshot and resume to Carlos a few months prior to the audition. That was just for some background work, and then the shoot ended up getting canceled because Carlos was sick again. So I showed up at my audition, and Carlos was like, "Oh, hey, I know you." And I'm like, "How do you know me? You haven't met me." And he's like, "I remember you from your headshot." I was like, "Cool, all right." So I auditioned and ran through it once, and I got the feeling that he liked it because he had me do it like 5 additional times with like 2 different people. So it was good. I had a really good feeling that I would get the part after that, and I think he called me either that day or the next day to tell me that I had gotten the part. So it was a good experience. Always a good experience when you get the part. Definitely excited to get the part. It's always a good thing when you're an actor and the director calls you and says, I think you were great, I want you to be in this. And I guess I kind of wasn't surprised because I had a very good feeling about it during the audition, but when he called me, I was thrilled. It's always a good thing to be involved in a TV pilot of any kind. So I was pleased, and I'm still excited. Carlos was great. He's an actor himself, and it's always great working with a director who has acting experience. I've worked with directors before who have not been actors themselves, and it's very different how they interact with you. A director who's been an actor, I think, just knows how to talk to actors. They know how to direct actors a little better than directors who don't have any prior acting experience. It helps that the director kind of knows what the actor is going through and they know the process. So I definitely got that sense with Carlos. It was great working with somebody who was also an actor, so who knew exactly what I was going through and knew how to talk to me and direct me. That's always appreciated when you're on a set. Storyline, it's, I've kind of gotten bits and pieces of it. It's very interesting. I don't think there's really anything like it on TV right now, to be honest. And I can't wait to see the finished product to see how all these things tie together. It's definitely unique, and I'm very excited to be a part of that. Favorite scene? I think it would probably have to be the one where I'm talking to Tommy.
This blood, it has to come from a dead animal, or it's from an experimental facility or something, because it has small amounts of radiation and a really weird composition.
What do you mean by weird?
Well, even if this blood was running through an animal's body, even with the small amount of radiation it contains, it would kill him in a matter of minutes. Also, this blood, it has a normal amount of red and white cells, but there are also some kind of blue cells I can't even recognize.
Why not? You're the expert.
Maybe because I've never seen anything like it before? And since you made this up, I was really hoping you would tell me.
I play Linda Becker, who is the head of the FBI lab. She is a very determined woman. She had to work very hard to get ahead. She's, very much in a man's world, so she's not, hasn't wanted to take a lot of crap from people. She's worked hard to get where she is.
I would appreciate it if in the future you tell me first when I've made a mistake.
You didn't make a mistake, Colby. I did when I assigned you that job.
Well, what do you mean?
You are not ready for those types of tests yet.
And who the hell do you think you are to decide that?
Calm down, Colby.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Just go back to what you were doing.
Ooh, I'm so scared. You know you can't fire me. My father knows some very powerful people with the Bureau. So you better start being nice to me, or else.
You little piece.
This pilot will definitely be helpful in advancing my career as an actor. It is never a bad thing to be involved in a TV pilot. Even if a network doesn't end up picking it up, your face has been seen, your work has been seen by executives, network executives, or people in charge of casting at a network. So it's never a bad thing to be involved in it. And this project, I really believe, has a lot of potential. The storyline is interesting. It's unique. It's a great group of actors. So I'm definitely happy to be a part of it. Since I shot my scene with Carlos, I have been focusing a lot more on taking classes. I've taken several classes this year. I've got probably about four independent films that are in the works, that are in pre-production right now. One of them I'm looking to start shooting at the end of this year, and then I think the others, maybe this year, definitely by next year, we should be starting work on those. So, onward and upward, as they say.